Hi, welcome to a new Let's Play series from Luna's True Light, your game-playing paladin. Today we have coming up a brand new series. It's going to be very long. I don't know how long it'll take to complete this because I intend on doing every story mission. Capcom! With Dolby Pro Logic 2 for the PlayStation Portable. Monster Hunter Freedom Unites! Probably one of the most exciting of the Monster Hunters. It was one of the bigger ones that was launched here in the United States. Because the first one on the PS2 didn't get a lot of recognition here, but on the PSP it was huge. I mean, this game is big here in the United States, almost as big as it is in Japan. Now, I am no pro player. There will be lots of mistakes, lots of blunders. There's going to be a hilarious blooper reel at the end, and I've got a great idea for a cool montage video that will show some of the most epic moments through this playthrough, playing to one of my favorite songs from Fairy Tail. Yes, I am an anime fan, and I love Fairy Tail. Leave it. But, anyway, so we got our character here. Name's going to be Lunaz, of course. Let's see. Let's see what clothes. We'll just go for clothes type 1. I don't know. They don't ever give me good hair options. It'd be kind of cool if they really upped the character customization in future games. Capcom's future right now is looking bleak, so I don't know what's going to happen with the Monster Hunter series, which is one of my favorite current IPs that they have right now. I mean, it is worthy of praise. It is a fun game, challenging. I guess we can go with the semi-cloud look here. Are you a beginner? Yes, we'll go with beginner so I can show some tutorial here. Welcome to the world of Monster Hunter. Opening cinematic. The introduction of a rival. There he is, a rival, Tiger-Rex. I think that's how you say it. At least in this game, he's a rival. In every other game. Ah, you're awake. No. You shouldn't get up yet. It's best if you rest just for a little while longer. You fell from a cliff, but the snow must have cushioned your fall. You were bruised and suffered a bit of frostbite, so recovery will take a few days. I'm not so much worried about the bruises on your back, as much as the bruises to your ego. You are definitely going to need some extra days of rest. Sorry about that long pause there. Cat distracted me. Which I hope to have him up on YouTube here soon, too. He does a really amusing couple things, and he's cute Siamese. And a few days have passed. And the bird at the window doesn't care. Of course, I think all it does is hop in circles. Literally, like, it does nothing else. Alright, let's take a look in the item box here. Let's see, take out item. But this is our hunter box. We can put all our extra equipment and other stuff in here. Then there's the equipment sets. This is where the actual gear box is, and there is a limited amount of space, but if you fill 8 pages of space with this gear, in the gear box alone, you're doing it wrong. Alright. Let's see what everybody has to say today. Anyone with yellow marks over them has something new to say. Ah, you're awake, are you? Still, I found you collapsed to the cliff in the mountains. If I would have left you there, you'd be nothing but an ice cube by now. Oh, but how rude of me. I would interest myself. I am the hunter attached to this village, or I was. A wyvern attacked and injured me, forcing me into retirement. That is why we sent for you. You were to become my replacement. Which left me in a jam when you collapsed up in the snowy mountains. I had no idea what I should do. A new village with new things. I'm sure you have plenty of questions to ask. I'm here to answer as many as I can. I know it isn't much, but I'd like to give you a present. The old equipment I used when I was the hunter. Take a look inside your item box when you get home. Oh, I already did. That's the gear we're wearing right now. I wasn't sure what kind of weapon you use, so I put lots of different kinds in your item box. Preferably, I'm the Great Katana. If nothing really strikes you as perfect, I recommend starting with the sword. Keep using it until you get used to being a hunter. By the way, I put your clothes in the item box. What you've got on now is fine for the village, but put on real clothes when you go venturing out. When you're against the cold, so don't forget them if you go into the mountains. Use other armors, bring items like hot drinks. Basically telling us how the basics of beginning as an adventurer. Meow, so you need new weapons or armor. Don't you meow? Don't ya know that it is impertinent that hunters have... God, I can't read these cat parts. If you have the materials, then the crafting shop next door can make you something for you. But if not, then you'll have to buy your items brand new. Meow. I'll even sell you armor that they can't craft. It's just right now our stocks are a little low, yeah. But when you don't have the materials, step right up. Thank you, come back soon. And he goes back to sleep. Yo and hello, you're the new adventurer. This is the equipment shop. There are 2 shops. Weapons and armor. Should you visit the weapons shop and talk to that darn... Yeah, I'm going too fast, sorry. If you want to improve weapons or armor, I'm also your man. You'll be needing materials and money for bows, melee weapons, bow guns. Bow guns only require money. Improving armor will require special materials and money. Huh? What materials, ask? I'll tell you about that later. Patience, grasshopper. Oh, I forgot to mention decorations, which is time when it's time to add skill points to armor or weapons, I'm the man for that. To be honest, it's not a stretch to say... Sorry, I accidentally clicked too fast there again. Ho ho, come back anytime. Well, hello there. you're the new hunter, right? This is the general store's... This is the general store, and you should have all of the various items you need. We carry everything from daily necessities like herbs to specialty items needed for a hunter's life. Let us know what you need. Unfortunately, since the last hunter retired, our normal supply routes have dried up, so the stocks aren't as good as they used to be. Okay, let's go talk to this person next. Greetings, I just happen to be traveling purveyor of fine goods. I'm stocking up on everyone's unwanted needs. Sometimes I hire... She acquires other goods, and her goods change every time you come back from a mission to different sets of items. Well, it looks like you're all fixed up. When I heard that the hunter had fallen in the snowy mountains, I was so shocked. Oh my. I haven't introduced myself. I am the chief of this village. It's called Poke Village. Can you believe an old lady like me can be village chief? I'm hoping that I can convince you to settle down as a hunter in this village. You know the house you woke up in, you can stay there as long as you like. I know, it's probably... Anyway, I suppose you're not used to a hunter's work yet. So, would you mind heading off to the training school first? At the training school, you can take beginner's training. That would be a good place to start. See the huge building on the left? That is the gathering hall. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, this big building here is the guild hall, and that's where you can do side quests and linked quests with other friends that have PSPs, which I don't, so... And here is the training school. So let's do the first training, and that'll be our video for today. Apologize for being so long. There's a lot to show off here in the beginning. Hunters train forever, not just for a day. Basic practice. Deliver 2 pieces of raw meat. Would you like to begin the training? Hey! Let's go! It is I, your esteemed instructor. It will be my job to work you to the bone. Perhaps I have underestimated you. Take a good look in the old equipment I let you borrow. Blah, 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 blah. I'm kind of scrolling through these kind of slow, so if you want to read them, go ahead. Most of it's just giving us the basics on how to actually play the game. The first page is the most entertaining, by the way. This is the supply box, and the guilds provide supplies every time you go out on a mission, depending on the mission type. Any of the missions that are guild specific, like mini whetstones and rations, will automatically be returned at the end of the mission. That was odd. Anyway, they'll be returned at the end of the mission, but certain items you can keep no matter what. In one game file, I think I had a maximum supply of paintballs, because I'd only ever use one. Well now, it seems this area is filled with herbivorous monsters. Okay, that's right. That's how you play. And it has been a while since I was freshening up on everything. Oh, dang it! I hit the wrong button. Wasted the mini whetstone. Like I said, sorry, I'm a little out of... It's been a while since I played, so I'm trying to remember all the controls. Alright, now we carve off. You did a good job carving up that monster. Alright, now one's telling me about how sharpness works. See my sword icon up there in the corner there, and it's glowing green. That means I have a green sharpness. As monsters get stronger, I'll need to get weapons with better levels of sharpness. And when they fall down to lower levels... Whoops. Did it again. And as it falls down into lower levels, my weapon can bounce off enemies that have resistance to lower levels of sharpness. Green sharpness isn't bad, but it is in a much later setup. Green sharpness is decent for the first 2 to 3 chapters. Here I'm gathering herbs from a item gather point. I don't think I get to keep them, but just in case, I might as well grab what I can. Because at least here in these early missions, really all they give you is herbs and stuff, and here at the beginning of the game, potions can be invaluable. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do about late game. Oh, some of the ancient dragons, they kill you no matter what. One hit, you're done. And it doesn't matter what equipment you have on. So, I'm a little worried about that part of the game. But that's alright, that's alright. So, now he was telling us, take the quest item to the red box. Whoops, just ate the herb. Well, it's not like it hurts me. Speedy delivery. And there we go, our first mission is complete in the introduction to Monster Hunter. So, I apologize for the size of this first episode. There's a lot to show off, a lot to do. So, we have some fun. This game is very exciting and sometimes kind of dull. So, it will go both ways. Quest complete! At the end of each mission, we get to send stuff back to our box or take them into our personal inventory. We don't get much from the trainer. Supposedly he takes everything that we collect on the field to pay for our training or something like that. But that's how it goes. So, that's the first mission, and when we come back, we'll do training part 2. So, we'll see you then.